Your future is built quietly by the small choices you repeat when no one is watching. Let that thought sit with you for a moment. Every single day, life gives you little chances to become a better version of yourself. They may look small, they may feel unimportant, but they are building something inside you. The question is, what are your small choices building? A stronger you or the same old you? Most people want a better life, but they think they need huge changes all at once. They wait for a big event, a perfect moment, a rush of motivation. Meanwhile, days pass, goals stay untouched, and confidence slowly fades. Not because they lack potential, but because they ignore the power of small daily actions. Think about your goals, your health, your success, your happiness. What if the path to all of them starts with just one tiny improvement each day? Wake up on time, practice a skill, read a little. Stick to your plan, speak kindly to yourself, save money instead of wasting it. These actions feel simple, yet they build real progress. And when you keep doing them, something incredible happens. You begin to trust yourself. You start believing that you can actually change. You feel more in control of your life. Confidence grows not from applause, but from proof. This journey is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. You are here because a part of you knows you can rise higher. You know you deserve a life that makes you proud to wake up each morning. So stay right here, listen closely, because what comes next might be the shift your life has been waiting for. Number 1, practice one tiny discipline daily to change your world. I stand here looking at you and I see potential. Not the kind of potential people talk about without meaning it. I mean the real kind. The kind that lives in the way you breathe when you wake up. The kind that hides inside your quiet thoughts at night. You know there is more inside you than what the world sees right now. You just need to unlock what is already waiting in you. People want big change. They want success. They want happiness. They want respect. They want financial freedom. They want a life that feels exciting to wake up to. But when I ask them what they are doing each day to move toward that success, that freedom, that better life, they fall silent. They wait for the world to change first. They hope that the right day will come. They look for motivation instead of discipline. They think something big must happen before they take action. But life does not work that way. Life responds to what you repeat day in and day out. Life changes when you change your habits. Life grows when your discipline grows. Life opens when you take control of your days instead of letting your days control you. You do not need to climb mountains to become the person you want to be. You only need to take one small step each day, one small discipline, one small action, one small change, one simple routine, and repeat it. Not when you feel like it, not only when you are excited. Repeat it, especially when you do not feel like it. That is where the real shift happens. Success does not start with excitement. Success starts with discipline. Excitement fades. Discipline stays. Discipline is the daily voice inside you, saying you have a responsibility to your future. Discipline is not loud. It does not shout. It speaks quietly in the morning when you wake up. It speaks when you face distractions. It speaks when you are tired. And it says, do the work anyway. Follow through anyway. Stay committed anyway. You can pick one tiny discipline right now. Drink water every morning. Study for just 10 minutes a day. Save a small amount of money instead of spending everything. Speak kindly to yourself once a day. Do one push-up. Read one page. Write one sentence. Wake up on time. Clean your room for a few minutes. Improve something small each day. These are disciplines that seem too small to matter. But these small actions start teaching your brain a new story. A story that says you keep your promises. You do what you say. You are in charge of your life. You create progress even when nobody sees it. People ignore small actions because they want instant results. But instant results are a trap. They disappear as fast as they come. The results that stay take time. They take patience. They take daily action. When you repeat a small discipline, you build self-respect. You build trust in yourself. You build a pattern of progress. Imagine what happens after 1 week, after 1 month, after 1 year. Your life becomes different in a way that feels powerful and real. You feel proud of yourself. You feel stronger. You become the kind of person who does not make excuses. You become the kind of person who feels in control. This is not about perfection. This is about consistency. You will have days when you feel off, days when your motivation is low, days when your mind tries to talk you out of action. But if you decide to honor your tiny discipline, no matter what you feel, you win. Even if the action is small, the victory is huge. Because the moment you keep going when it is hard, that is the moment you grow. That is the moment you move beyond who you were yesterday. That is how change feels in real life. Not glamorous, not always fun, but powerful. Your brain is always learning from you. Every time you skip what you promised, your brain learns you cannot be trusted. Every time you follow through, even in a tiny way, your brain learns that your word matters. Your brain learns that you take responsibility. Your brain learns that you are someone who shows up. Some people say they want a better life, but their actions say otherwise. They talk about change, but repeat the same old habits. They want the rewards without the work. They want the results without the discipline. That is not how the world works. Small disciplines make big change possible. Without discipline, dreams stay dreams. Discipline turns dreams into reality. You do not need someone else to push you. You do not need approval. You do not need permission. You only need to decide that your future matters more than your comfort, that your goals matter more than distractions, that your progress matters more than excuses, that you deserve a life that feels meaningful and exciting. Nobody can build that life for you. Only you can do that. And you do it by practicing one tiny discipline daily. Think about the future version of you, the one who feels confident, the one who feels proud, the one who stands tall, knowing they earned their success. That person is watching you right now. That person is waiting for you to start. That person becomes real through every tiny discipline repeated daily. Picture yourself waking up and following your routine. Picture yourself finishing something small you promised. Picture yourself taking care of your health. Picture yourself gaining new knowledge. Picture yourself improving your mindset. Picture yourself managing money wisely. That picture becomes your real life when you make daily discipline a lifestyle. You do not know how strong you can be until you ask more from yourself. You do not know how successful you can be until you stay consistent. You do not know how far you can go until you remove excuses. It starts with one choice each day. A choice to act, a choice to show up, a choice to grow, a choice to be responsible for your destiny. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is a gift you give to your future. It is a sign that you care about who you are becoming. It is proof that you believe in your own potential. It is proof that you refuse to live a life filled with regret. You may look at others and think they have something you do not have, but they do not have more hours in a day. They do not have a different mind. They do not have a special kind of luck. They simply repeat disciplines you do not see. They show up when you stop. They continue when you give excuses. They choose progress even when nobody notices. That is the difference. The discipline you choose today may feel invisible. You may think it is not making a difference. But every time you act, you are building something inside you. Something strong, something powerful. Something that will one day show up on the outside. Change is slow until it is not. Growth is small until it becomes undeniable. Progress is quiet until it becomes the loudest part of your life. If you want to change your world, start with one tiny discipline today. Decide what you can do daily. Make it simple enough to complete even on your toughest days. Then repeat it, not for others, not for applause. Repeat it for you. Repeat it because every small action makes your world a little better. Repeat it because your future self is counting on your choices today. Stand up for your life. Stand up for your growth. Stand up for the version of you hidden under fear and doubt. You are capable of more than you think. You are stronger than you feel right now. You have the power to create a life that feels meaningful. You have the power to build success from the inside out. Begin with one tiny discipline today. Repeat it tomorrow. Repeat it the day after that. And do not stop. Your world will change. not because someone else changed it for you, but because you finally realized you had the power all along. Number 2, build daily self-control that shapes a better life. I want you to imagine a life where you feel in control every single day. A life where you do not feel pushed around by temptations or distractions. A life where your actions match your goals. A life where you decide what happens with your time, energy, and attention. That kind of life does not happen automatically. It is built through daily self-control. It is built through choices that protect your growth. It is built through discipline that you practice even when nobody is watching. Self-control is one of the greatest strengths a person can develop. It is the ability to walk away from what hurts you and move toward what helps you. Self-control is choosing long-lasting satisfaction over quick pleasure. It is choosing to say yes to your growth and no to what slows you down. It is the quiet decision to act like the person you want to become rather than the person you are trying to leave behind. People think self-control is a strict or painful way to live, but that is not true. Self-control is freedom. When you control yourself, you are no longer controlled by cravings or old habits. You stop giving your power to every mood or urge that shows up. You no longer feel lost in choices that you regret later. You feel strong because you know you can trust yourself. Your life is shaped by what you allow. If you allow delay, your goals suffer. If you allow excuses, your progress slows. If you allow distractions, your focus weakens. But if you allow growth, your dreams become reachable. If you allow discipline, your goals gain momentum. If you allow self-control, your life becomes guided by purpose. Every day gives you moments where you get to choose who you want to be. Do you choose the comfortable path that leads nowhere new? Or do you choose the responsible path that leads to a better life? This decision builds your identity. Every time you show self-control, you shape a version of yourself that feels stronger than yesterday. Some people think success begins with luck or talent, but success begins with decisions. Small decisions repeated every day. Self-control is the skill that strengthens every decision you make. It is like a gatekeeper for your future. If you cannot control what you do today, the future suffers. If you control your actions today, the future becomes brighter. There will always be easier options. There will always be shortcuts that lead to disappointment. There will always be thoughts that tell you to relax or skip the work, and you will feel the pull of those thoughts. That is normal. Self-control is not about avoiding the pull. It is about acting based on values, not urges. It is about choosing direction over comfort. You build self-control by practicing it daily. You do not wake up one day suddenly strong. You become strong by making one hard choice after another. Staying quiet when anger tries to push you. Eating food that supports your health. Studying when the phone calls your name. Saving money instead of spending it on things you do not need. Speaking respectfully, even when you feel frustrated. Ending bad habits that take away your peace. Paying attention to how you spend your time. Each of these actions is a part of self-control. Each one shapes a better life. Nobody can build self-control for you. Others can encourage you, but only you can make the decision. You are the one who knows what kind of future you want. You are the one who knows what needs to change. You are the one who knows what actions are required. So you must be the one to step into responsibility. That is what leads to real transformation. Self-control brings a kind of pride that is deep and powerful. You feel proud not because others applaud you, but because you know you did the right thing, even when it was hard. You know you are showing up for yourself. You know you are building the kind of life that gives you confidence instead of regret. When you start practicing self-control daily, people will notice a difference in you. They will see that your choices have purpose. They will see that you care about your life. They will see that you are no longer controlled by impulses. You will feel more stable inside. You will feel more secure in your decisions. You will walk with more certainty. You will wake up feeling motivated because you trust your own behavior. This does not mean you will never struggle again. You will. There will be days when temptation feels heavy. There will be days when giving up looks easy. But if you stay consistent, your strength will grow faster than your excuses. What used to control you will lose power. What used to distract you will not pull you the same way. You will notice your progress in the way you think, feel, and act. Self-control is not something you use only when life is easy. You need it most when life is stressful. When emotions are strong, when comfort looks attractive, when discipline feels like a burden. Those are the moments that shape your character. Those are the moments that separate the old you from the new you. Every time you choose discipline over distractions, your life shifts a little. Every time you say no to what slows you down, your future becomes clearer. Every time you protect your time and energy, your self-respect grows. These changes are slow, but they are real. They may not show up after a day, but they show up after many days. When you look back, you will not believe how far you have come. Do not wait for motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Self-control stays. It is the steady force that continues pushing you toward your goals, even when motivation disappears. Build your life around what you know is right, not around what you feel at the moment. Feelings can change in seconds. Values stay with you always. You have dreams that deserve discipline. You have goals that deserve protection. You have a future that deserves your best behavior. Do not betray your future by choosing what feels easy right now. Easy choices bring a hard life. Responsible choices bring a better life. That is the law of growth. You cannot escape it. When you decide that excuses are no longer welcome, everything changes. When you decide to rise above impulses, your focus sharpens. When you decide to take control of yourself, you start influencing everything around you. Opportunities come to those who stay in control. Respect comes to those who honor their commitment. Confidence comes to those who prove they can rely on themselves. Think about how many times you told yourself you would change. Think about how many promises you made to improve your habits. Think about the goals that still depend on your discipline. It is time to finally follow through. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Every day that passes without action keeps you stuck. Every day that includes self-control moves you forward. Your family benefits when you have self-control. Your health improves. Your finances improve. Your relationships improve. Your mindset improves. Your peace improves. The quality of your life rises because you stop creating problems that you later must fix. You stop hurting yourself with choices that bring regret. You start honoring yourself with choices that build success. Self-control is not about being perfect. It is about being responsible. Responsible for your thoughts. Responsible for your actions. Responsible for your growth. Responsible for your life. You do not need to do everything at once. You just need to do the right things consistently. You will thank yourself for every moment you stayed disciplined. You will thank yourself for saying no when it mattered. You will thank yourself for leaving behind habits that slowed you down. You will thank yourself for choosing actions that pushed you forward. You will thank yourself for building a life that reflects strength instead of regret. The clock keeps moving whether you take control or not. The question is, who is guiding your life? You or your impulses? You or your distractions? You or your excuses? The answer will decide the direction of your future. Build daily self-control that shapes a better life. Not a temporary improvement, not a short moment of excitement, a better life. One that feels meaningful. One that reflects your true abilities. One that gives you pride every time you think about how far you have come. You deserve that kind of life, and you can create it. Start today. Practice self-control right now. Make a decision that supports your goal. Follow through. No matter how you feel, repeat it tomorrow. Repeat it the next day. Soon you will notice your identity changing. You will begin to see yourself differently. You will know you are in charge. You will know you are strong. You will know you are capable of building a future that feels worth living. Your better life begins with daily self-control. Make the choice, keep the promise, and stay committed to the person you want to become. Number 3, choose daily routines that bring visible progress over time. Progress can be seen. It can be felt. It can be measured. You know you are moving forward because something in your life looks different than it used to. You feel more focused. You feel more directed. You feel that your time is used for something meaningful. That feeling does not come from random effort. It comes from very specific daily routines that you choose and stick with long enough to see real change. When your actions are organized into routines, progress becomes a normal part of your life instead of something you only wish for. Right now, maybe you wake up with no clear plan. Some days feel good. Some days feel wasted. You might feel like progress is slow because you do not see the impact of your actions. The truth is not that you cannot progress. The truth is that progress requires structure. Your days need a pattern that moves you toward better results. When your routines support your goals, you begin to notice a shift inside you. You experience more confidence because your actions finally match the future you want. A routine is simply a set of behaviors you repeat every day. It is a way of telling your time where to go instead of letting it slip away. Many people think routines are boring or restrictive, but routines give you power over your life. Without routines, your energy is scattered. With routines, your energy builds results. You do not need complicated routines that take hours. You only need clear routines that build momentum. That momentum is what creates visible progress. Think about an area of your life you want to improve. Your health, your education, your finances, your mindset, your career, your relationship. Pick just one area to start. Then choose one routine that will help that area move forward. Maybe it is exercising for 10 minutes every day. Maybe it is reading something useful for 15 minutes. Maybe it is managing your spending daily. Maybe it is writing your goals down each morning. These routines may seem small, but they give your days direction. They turn intention into tangible action. Progress becomes visible when you keep going long enough to notice a difference. At first, you may not see much change. The improvement might be slow, but little by little, your choices leave marks. Your thinking becomes sharper. Your skills become stronger. Your confidence increases because you are doing something about your future. Visible progress shows up in the results you can point to. Progress turns into proof. When you choose routines that lead to growth, you reduce the number of decisions you have to make each day. You already know what you must do. You already know what matters. You already know where to put your focus. This gives you a huge advantage. Many people never progress because they spend every day deciding instead of doing. They think about change without living it. Routines solve that problem. They make progress automatic. Some people avoid routines because they fear failing. If they commit daily, they must face whether they follow through or not. But avoiding routine does not protect you. It only keeps you stuck. When you choose a routine, you give yourself a clear target. If you miss it, you notice and correct quickly. That is how improvement happens. You learn your weak spots. You adjust. You grow stronger. Routines reveal where you must improve. That awareness is a gift. Every routine you choose should make you feel like you are investing in yourself. If a routine leaves you feeling drained or lost, it may not align with your goal. Choose routines that move you forward, not routines that simply fill time. Progress must feel like something is being built. A better body, a sharper mind, a stronger work ethic, a calmer attitude, a more organized life. When you see these changes, you feel motivated to continue. You must protect your routines from distractions. Distractions can steal progress quietly. You already know how easy it is for a day to pass without anything meaningful done. You know how entertainment or scrolling or pointless conversations can consume hours. When you protect your routines, you protect your future. Treat those routines like appointments with your goals. They are not optional. They are necessary. You do not need routines for every hour. You only need routines for the most important action. Even 2 strong routines can change your entire direction. One for the morning and one for the evening. Morning routines prepare you for the day with intention. Evening routines help you end the day with accomplishment. That structure can transform your mindset. You go to sleep feeling like you lived with purpose. You wake up ready to continue. Visible progress is powerful because it gives you evidence. Evidence that you are not stuck. Evidence that you are improving. Evidence that your effort counts. Evidence that your decision to commit was the right one. When you see results, it becomes easier to push yourself. Small wins create a sense of pride that lasts. You begin to expect more from yourself. You raise your standards. You stop settling. Routines make success feel possible. They give you hope that is grounded in real action. Without routines, hope fades and frustration increases. You start wondering why things are not changing. You feel confused about what is missing. What is missing is consistency. Routines fill that gap. They create daily accountability. They teach you how to stay focused, even when motivation fades. People around you might question why you have changed your habits. They might not understand why you care so much. They might tell you it is unnecessary. But those opinions come from people who are not responsible for your result. You are the one who lives with the outcome of your choices. You do not owe anyone an explanation for taking control of your life. Your routines are designed to satisfy your future. That is what matters. Over time, your routines will shape your identity. You will look in the mirror and see someone reliable. You will see someone who follows through, someone who builds their life on intention, not luck. Your self-respect will grow because you are showing yourself that you are worth the effort. That feeling is far stronger than any quick pleasure that leads nowhere. There will be days when you feel tired or distracted, days when you question the value of your routines. On those days, remind yourself why you started. Think about the life you do not want. Think about the mistakes you do not want to repeat. Think about the opportunities that are waiting for you to become the person who earns them. Your routines are not just actions. They are a message to your future, saying you are coming for something better. When progress becomes visible, other people will notice before you do. They will comment on your discipline. They will see changes in your behavior. They will see improvement in your results. But long before the world sees anything, you will feel something inside. That feeling is the first sign of progress, a stronger belief that you deserve more, a clearer vision of where you are going, a deeper trust in your daily effort. You do not need to rush. You do not need to compare yourself to anyone else. Your progress is based on your routines and your commitment. You only need to make today count, then make tomorrow count. Bit by bit, life becomes better. That is real progress, not sudden, not lucky, just earned. Choosing daily routines that bring visible progress is a decision to take charge of your life. It is a decision to stop waiting for perfect conditions. It is a decision to start building instead of wishing. You will look back one day and be proud that you chose action over comfort. Proud that you created progress on purpose. Proud that you did not let another year pass without change. Start with one routine today. Something small but important. Something you can track. Something that supports the life you want. Stay with it until you see result. Then add another routine. When you are ready, you are shaping the rest of your life with the choices you make today. Daily routines are how you take control of your direction, and direction is what creates progress. You can see and feel. Your future will thank you for every routine you choose and repeat. This is how visible progress becomes your new reality. This is how you build a better life from the inside out. This is how you prove to your future that you deserve the success you dream of. Every routine is a step, and with enough steps, you arrive exactly where you plan to be. Number 4, repeat one helpful action daily until success feels normal. There's a moment in every person's life when they finally realize that big achievements are not built through random luck or sudden breakthrough. They are built through one helpful action repeated many times until the results become clear. Success eventually becomes normal when effort becomes normal. When progress is part of your day instead of a rare event. When you do not wait for inspiration but act because it is simply what you do. Right now you have dreams that feel far away. You might picture a life that seems almost unreachable from where you stand today. But distance becomes smaller when you walk toward it a little each day. A helpful action is anything that moves you closer to the person you want to be. It can be small and simple. It can be quick and easy to finish. What matters is that it is helpful and it is repeated every day. Some people only act when they feel excitement or pressure. They wait until they are pushed. They rely on reminders or fear or dramatic moments. But that is not how success grows. Real success grows from actions that happen even when the excitement fades. Even when the day feels ordinary. Even when nobody else sees what you are doing. The people who succeed are not always the most talented. They are the ones who repeat what works. When you do one helpful action daily, your brain starts learning a new truth about you. It sees proof that you are serious about your goals. It sees that you do not break promises to yourself. It sees that you act, even in small ways, to shape your life. That internal belief becomes powerful. You begin to expect positive results. You start to see yourself differently. You start to accept success as something that belongs to you. A helpful action might be reading something that grows your mind. It might be practicing a skill you want to master. It might be caring for your body through daily exercise or good food. It might be planning your time with intention. It might be saving money instead of spending it carelessly. It might be speaking with honesty and confidence. All of these actions contribute to success when repeated. You might think one small action is too little to matter, but small actions done daily create new patterns. Patterns build strength. Strength leads to obvious improvement. Improvement leads to success that others can see. It begins quietly and becomes powerful over time. You will not notice the change every day, but after many days, you will not believe how much is different. When success feels normal, it means your life reflects your effort. It means your results match your goals. It means you live each day with confidence instead of doubt. What used to feel difficult now feels natural. What used to feel uncomfortable now feels like a regular part of your life. You grow into success step by step until it feels like the only way you live. People around you might look at your success later and think you were lucky. They might think you were gifted from the start. They might think things were easy for you. They will not understand the many small actions you repeated behind the scenes. They will not understand the days you worked while others ignored their progress. They will not understand the way you built your strength through repetition. But you will. And that will give you deep pride. There will be moments when you think your effort is invisible, when you think nothing is happening, when you think progress is too slow. Do not let those thoughts control your behavior. Progress moves forward, even when you cannot feel it. Every completed action is making you better. Every repeated effort is shaping your future. Every day you follow through is one step closer to the results you want. Repeating a helpful action daily creates a relationship with discipline. It teaches you how to follow through. It shows you that improvement does not need drama. You do not need a huge change. You need a small win. Repeat it often. That win becomes a habit. The habit becomes a routine. The routine becomes the foundation of your success. This approach also protects you from self-doubt. People doubt themselves when they rely only on feelings. One day they feel strong. The next day they feel weak. Their progress changes with their mood. But when you create daily repetition, your progress does not depend on how you feel. You take action because it is scheduled. You finish it because it is part of who you are becoming. That creates emotional stability and a stronger identity. You deserve to feel the satisfaction of progress. You deserve a life that proves your actions were worth it. You deserve results you can look at and say, I earned that. But those results need a process. They need a structure. They need actions you choose carefully and repeat faithfully. Pick one action and make it a rule for your life. Something that builds your mind, or builds your body, or builds your character. Do not allow exceptions unless there is a true emergency. Do not negotiate with excuses. Excuses destroy progress quickly. Protect your action from interruption. Make it a requirement, not a hope. When you reach the point where your helpful action feels normal, that is a sign that you have grown. Something that once felt hard now feels easy. Something that once required courage now requires no effort. Success becomes your natural environment instead of something you are chasing. That transformation changes how you behave in every part of your life. You begin choosing better options automatically. You feel responsible for your time and your choices. You feel stronger inside. Success does not arrive overnight, but it does arrive if you continue. The key is staying patient. The key is believing that your small steps matter. The key is refusing to stop when progress is not visible yet. Every person who reached success passed through a long period where they could not see results. They continued anyway. That is why they succeeded. Your future self is waiting to thank you, waiting to enjoy the results of your daily actions, waiting to live in the life you are building right now. That future depends on whether you repeat what works, whether you stay loyal to your goals, whether you honor your commitment to improvement. Think about how powerful your life becomes when you can trust yourself. When you do not promise change, you deliver change. When you do not wish for growth, you create growth. That kind of self-trust opens opportunities. It invites new people. It attracts success because success likes to live with those who show up every day. If you want a different life, you must act like a person who earns a different life, and you must act like that person every day, even if the change is tiny, even if the action is simple. That is how success becomes a regular part of your identity. You start to believe you belong in a better life because you are putting in the work that gets you there. Today is the best day to begin. Choose one helpful action that makes your life stronger. Repeat it again tomorrow. Keep going until it feels strange not to do it. Success will not feel like a dream anymore. It will feel like something you built honestly and patiently. And that feeling is one of the greatest rewards life can offer. Repeat one helpful action daily until success feels normal. Keep building the life you want through consistency. You have the power to create a future that makes you proud. Do not stop. Stay committed and trust the process you are building each day. Number 5, strengthen your discipline daily by finishing what you start. There is a certain power that grows inside a person who finishes what they start. It is a power that shows in their decisions. It shows in their behavior. It shows in the confidence they carry with them. When you finish the things you begin, you prove to yourself that your word matters. You show your mind that when you commit, you follow through. That kind of proof builds discipline like nothing else can. Most people begin many things in life. They start big goals. They make strong promises. They announce they are ready for change. But when the excitement wears off, they leave their goals unfinished. They allow distractions to interrupt progress. They forget why they started. And slowly, they lose belief in their own potential. Every unfinished plan becomes a reminder of what they failed to continue. Every abandoned goal makes discipline weaker. You do not want to live that way. You do not want to look at your life and see a list of promises you did not keep. You want to build discipline that grows stronger every day. And that discipline grows when you finish what you start, even if the task is small. Finishing builds a different kind of strength. It teaches your mind that you do not give up once you begin. It teaches your emotions that you can handle work even when interest fades. It teaches your behavior to align with your goals instead of your moods. That lesson becomes the structure of success. You begin to trust yourself because you can see evidence of your commitment. Think about how good it feels to complete something important to you. Think about the relief. Think about the pride. Think about the clear sense of achievement. That feeling is not an accident. It comes from action. It comes from responsibility. It comes from saying, I will do this, and then actually doing it. Finishing does not require perfection. It requires effort. It requires returning to the task, even when it is no longer fun. It requires pushing past the desire to delay. It requires reminding yourself why you began in the first place. Discipline grows when you choose to complete tasks on days when quitting feels easier. When you finish what you start, you show yourself that effort matters. You teach yourself that your choices shape your reality. This is not motivational fantasy. This is everyday truth. When you finish, you move forward. When you quit, you stay exactly where you are. Think about how many small things remain unfinished in your life. Books not completed, work started but left halfway, projects that never moved past the excitement stage, plans that faded because you did not stay with them. All those leftovers build a feeling of heaviness inside you, a real weight on your confidence. But you have the ability to erase that weight. You can choose to complete even one of those unfinished tasks. And once you finish one, your mind will feel stronger. You will feel more capable. You will feel more in control. Finishing trains your belief. If you finish one thing today, your mind believes you can finish more tomorrow. If you quit today, your mind believes quitting is normal. This is how discipline either grows or dies. It depends on the choices you repeat. You do not need to finish everything at once. You only need to finish what you begin today. One task, one decision, one completion. Then choose another tomorrow. Discipline is built one completed action at a time. People admire those who follow through because it is rare. Many people talk, many people imagine, many people prepare, only a few complete. You can be one of the few. You can separate yourself from the crowd by honoring your commitments. You can stand out simply by finishing what you start. You must understand that completion does not require excitement. It does not require perfect motivation. It does not require comfort. Completion requires consistency. It requires patience. It requires the courage to continue when progress feels slow. Discipline grows through actions that are not always enjoyable. If you only finish tasks when they feel pleasant, your discipline will never grow. When you complete a goal, even a small one, it unlocks a new level of belief. You begin to feel that you are capable of more than you thought. You begin to handle responsibilities with certainty. You begin to act like someone who is building a better life. Finishing also teaches you the value of your time. When you leave projects undone, you waste time you cannot get back. But when you complete tasks, time becomes powerful. You see progress. You see improvement. You see that your time is creating something real. That realization changes how you view your days. Your time becomes important because it is producing results. Every day you wake up with a chance to finish something. It does not matter how small it is. Completion is a skill. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes, the more disciplined you feel. And the more disciplined you feel, the more success becomes possible for you. Life rewards completion. Opportunities come to those who follow through. Respect grows for those who deliver results. Income rises for those who close the work. Confidence rises for those who keep moving until the finish line. Completion is not a small habit. It is a life-changing behavior. When you finish what you start, you protect your dreams from dying halfway. Every time you quit, you weaken your motivation. You teach your future self that your goals do not deserve completion. You do not want that message in your mind. You want to teach your future self that your goals deserve effort until the very end. You deserve to feel accomplished. You deserve progress that others can see. You deserve the satisfaction of completion, but you must earn it. You must show up for yourself. You must take each task seriously. You must decide that quitting is no longer acceptable. Look at your life today and choose one thing to complete. It could be a simple task that you keep delaying. It could be something meaningful that will bring relief. It could be a habit you want to make consistent. Whatever you choose, finish it, and then take another action tomorrow. This is how discipline becomes part of you. You will not become disciplined by accident. You become disciplined by finishing. You become disciplined by refusing to leave work undone. You become disciplined by completing what you promised yourself. Discipline is built on completion. Make finishing a personal rule. If you start, you complete. If you commit, you follow through. If you set a goal, you move until it is achieved. This rule will change your life more than any motivational speech ever could. I believe you have the strength to finish. I believe you have the mindset to continue. I believe you are capable of greater results than you have seen so far. And I believe your discipline will rise every time you complete something you begin. Start today. Finish today. Strengthen your discipline through completion. Each finished task builds pride. Each finished goal builds character. Each finished effort builds the life you want. Your future is built by what you finish. So finish and keep finishing. Your discipline will grow. Your results will grow. Your belief will grow. And your life will show the reward of a person who truly understands the power of completion. Number 6, track small improvements daily and stay focused on growth. Progress does not always make noise. Sometimes it feels slow and quiet. Sometimes you look at your life and think nothing is changing even though you are trying. But growth is happening underneath the surface, long before the results become easy to see. That is why tracking small improvements each day is one of the smartest things a person can do. It keeps your mind focused on what is working. It reminds you that every effort counts. It shows you that you are moving forward instead of standing still. Many people quit too early because they only look for big changes. They want instant results. They want dramatic success that others will notice. When they do not see that right away, they assume their action is useless. They tell themselves that progress is too slow. They lose interest. They give up. But giving up is not because progress is absent. It is because they stop noticing progress. That is why tracking small improvements matter. It gives you evidence that change is being created day by day, even if it is not dramatic. Tracking improvement can be very simple. Write down one thing you did today that made your life better. Write down one step you took in the right direction. Write down one moment where you showed discipline or control or effort. Maybe you made a better food choice than yesterday. Maybe you studied longer than the day before. Maybe you managed your time with more intention. Maybe you woke up on schedule. These small wins deserve recognition because they build confidence. They show that you are taking responsibility. When you track your progress daily, something happens to your mind. You start valuing growth more than comfort. You start expecting results because you see a record of your effort. You begin to see that improvement is not an accident. It is a process. You feel more motivated because you are not guessing anymore. You have proof that your commitment is working. Growth becomes easier when you have something to measure. A small number that gets better over time. A habit that becomes more consistent. A weakness that becomes less controlling. When you track something, you begin to care about it more. You want the number to rise. You want the behavior to improve. You want the progress to continue. This desire keeps you focused on what matters instead of wasting energy on distractions that do not help your future. Your mind needs direction, or it will choose whatever is easiest. Tracking progress gives your mind direction. It tells you where to go and what to work on. It prevents you from drifting through your days with no purpose. You wake up knowing that improvement is expected. You sleep knowing that you made progress. That is how growth becomes part of your identity instead of something you chase once in a while. Daily tracking protects you from negative thinking. You will always have days where you feel tired or uncertain. You will always face moments where results are not clear. But when you can look at yesterday and see improvement, you realize that growth is still active. Even if today was not perfect, you know that progress continues. That knowledge keeps you strong. You do not fall apart because you can see that one off day does not erase everything you built. Tracking also reveals patterns. You notice which habits help your life move forward. You see which choices slow you down. You learn when your energy is strongest. You notice times when distractions steal your attention. You understand what needs more discipline. Growth becomes a study of yourself. That learning gives you power to adjust and improve faster than before. Some people ignore the details and hope success will magically appear. But success respects those who track their progress. Success visits those who are aware of what they are doing. Success grows where there is consistency. When you track improvements daily, you are making success more predictable. It is no longer luck. It is a process that you control. Your confidence will grow when you see progress written down. You will feel proud because you are building something real. You will be more patient because you understand how long progress takes. You will take stronger action because you want to build on yesterday's improvement. Tracking progress builds momentum. Momentum makes growth feel natural. Do not underestimate the power of small improvement. A slight change each day becomes a major change. When time passes, one better decision daily creates a completely different life over months and years. But you will not recognize that change unless you track it, because growth is slow and gentle. It needs your attention, or you will forget how far you have come. Staying focused on growth keeps you from falling backwards into old habits. When you care about progress, you will not choose actions that destroy your effort. You will say no to things that do not help your goal. You will think twice before wasting hours on entertainment that gives no progress. You will protect your progress like something valuable, because it is. When you stay focused on growth, you start valuing yourself more. You feel more responsible. You feel like your life has direction. You feel hopeful because every day brings improvement. You understand that success is not far away. It is happening right now in small pieces. You just need to continue collecting those pieces. Every evening, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself what you improved today. Ask yourself how you grew. Ask yourself what action made you better. Even if the answer is small, write it down. It matters. It is part of your future. That reflection gives you closure for the day. It gives you motivation for the next morning. It reminds you that you are moving one step at a time. No one else needs to celebrate your progress. For you to feel proud, you do not need applause. You do not need attention. You only need your own acknowledgement. Because your growth is your responsibility. Your future is built by what you do daily, not by what you occasionally dream about. A better life belongs to those who track their improvement. They are conscious about where they are going. They do not leave success to chance. They stay aware of what works. They correct what does not work. They grow because they are paying attention. Awareness is a powerful tool. It keeps you honest with yourself. It keeps you consistent. It keeps you committed to growth. If you ever feel stuck, go look at your progress record. See what you accomplished. See the habits you changed. See the strength you have been building. Your progress is proof that you can continue. Proof that growth never stopped. Proof that the next step is worth taking. You do not need to show off your progress. You do not need approval from anyone. Growth is not a performance. Growth is a responsibility. It is a promise you make to your future self that you will not give up. It is a daily reminder that change is happening. It is a message to your mind that you are becoming better than you were yesterday. Today, you have another chance to record improvement. One action that makes you wiser or healthier or more skilled. One decision that supports your success. Once you track it, you become aware of your movement, and awareness keeps you going. Without awareness, motivation fades quickly. With awareness, motivation has a reason to stay alive. If you want growth to continue, stay focused on your journey, not someone else's. Comparing yourself to others kills progress. Your only comparison should be who you were yesterday. If you improved even a little, that is victory. Celebrate it. Honor it. Then add another improvement tomorrow. Tracking small improvements daily keeps your future bright and your direction strong. You never lose sight of where you are heading. You never forget that your actions create results. You never feel powerless because you see proof of your strength. Your progress deserves attention. Give it that attention every day. You will see your life change in ways that feel honest and earned. Growth becomes your lifestyle. Improvement becomes your habit. Success becomes your normal outcome. You are becoming better. Write it down. Focus on it. Protect it. Build on it. And keep going. Number 7. Set one clear priority daily and follow through strong. Every day gives you a limited amount of energy, time, and attention. If you try to handle too many things at once, you end up doing little that truly matters. Your effort becomes scattered. Your mind feels pulled in different directions. Your results stay small because your focus is split. But if you choose one clear priority each day and follow through with complete commitment, something changes inside you. You move from a life of reaction to a life of direction. You stop letting your days control you. You begin controlling your days. A clear priority is not a random task. It is something that matters to your personal growth. Something that brings you closer to the future you want. It could be a skill you need to develop. It could be a task that protects your health. It could be something that improves your finance, or your education, or your character. A clear priority is the most important thing that deserves your best effort. When you make that decision each morning, you take responsibility for your progress. So many people wake up and allow the world to dictate their day. Messages, distractions, requests, entertainment, and noise take over. By the end of the day, they feel tired, but have nothing meaningful to show for it. Their time slips away without direction. They may feel busy, but they are not productive. Activity is not the same as progress. Progress requires attention to what matters most. When you set one clear priority, you give your mind something specific to accomplish. You stop chasing everything and start completing something. You build pride when you finish that priority. You feel in control. You feel more confident. You feel like your day meant something. One clear priority gives your day purpose. This does not mean everything else disappears. You will still have responsibility. You will still have tasks that must be done, but your priority comes first. Your priority gets your focus when your energy is strongest. Your priority becomes the center of your effort. That simple organization can change your entire pattern of results. Following through strong means you give your best focus to the priority you chose. You do not allow distractions to take that time away from you. You do not delay. You do not look for shortcuts. You bring effort that is strong and honest. You commit to finishing the work that will move your life forward. Some may think one task is too small to change a life, but one completed priority per day means 7 strong achievements a week. That is 30 achievements every month. That is hundreds every year. And every achievement contributes to your future. A life of stability and progress is built one important task at a time. When you follow through on your priority, you create proof for yourself that you are capable of finishing. That proof builds internal strength. You trust yourself more. You believe more in your goals. You feel more motivated because you are winning daily instead of losing focus. That feeling encourages you to choose stronger priorities over time. Progress grows because your self-belief grows. You deserve to feel that accomplishment. You deserve the satisfaction that comes from finishing something that matters. And the fastest way to feel that is by completing one priority each day. Not 10 priorities halfway done. One finished priority, finished with dignity, finished with strength, finished with intention. When you stay loyal to your priority, you do not allow excuses to interrupt your effort. You do not tell yourself that you will do it later. You understand that later is a dangerous word. Later takes dreams away. Later steals progress. Later becomes never when distractions win. So first, take care of your priority. When you finish that one thing, you have already created progress. Everything else becomes easier because you already accomplished something valuable. If others demand your attention early in the day, you must protect your priority. You must show them that your growth matters. They will come to respect that you value your time. They will see that you are serious about becoming better, and they will treat your effort with more respect because you treat it with respect. Choosing one priority eliminates confusion. You do not wake up wondering what to do. You already know that clarity reduces stress. It keeps you calm. It keeps you focused. It allows you to move straight into action without wasting energy on decision after decision. Simplicity helps success grow. Focus is a skill, and you build it by practicing it. When you set one clear priority, you are practicing focus. You are teaching your mind to ignore what does not matter right now. You are guiding your attention like a leader instead of letting it wander like a child. That practice will strengthen you in every area of life. Some people judge each day only by huge achievements. They think it only counts if something big happens. That belief causes disappointment and inactivity. Most success comes from small actions that build up over time. One priority a day may not look impressive in the moment, but when you look back months later, you will be amazed by how much has changed. Think about the regret people feel when they look at years lost to distraction. They wish they had been more serious. They wish they had stayed focused. They wish they had chosen their time more wisely. You can avoid that regret by using your days with intention. You can wake up knowing that your decisions today shape your future tomorrow. Living with purpose gives you strength. A clear priority gives you that purpose every day. You feel more alive because your actions have direction. You feel more determined because you know what matters. You feel more grateful for your time because you are doing something real with it. Some days your priority will feel comfortable and enjoyable. Other days, it will feel difficult and heavy. It is on the difficult days that your character grows the most. If you follow through even on the days when your motivation is low, you build a level of discipline that carries you through challenges. You learn that you do not need perfect energy to take meaningful action. You only need a decision. You may have to say no to things that pull you away from your priority. You may have to avoid distractions. You may have to set boundaries. But saying no to what does not matter is saying yes to your future. Following through strong requires that kind of protection. Every completed priority leaves a positive mark on you. It creates a memory of progress. It builds your respect for yourself. It gives you a reason to believe in bigger goals. You begin to expect success because you see daily evidence that you create it. People who succeed do not depend on luck. They depend on habits. Habits that support their goals. Habits that build results. Habits that turn effort into change. One priority a day becomes a habit that leads to success. When the day ends and you think about what you did, imagine how good it feels to say, "I completed the one thing that mattered most." That sentence can change how you see yourself. You no longer feel like life just happens to you. You feel like you are directing your own path.
You deserve a life built on purpose. You deserve a daily plan that makes you proud. You deserve to follow through on goals that mean something to you, and you deserve the reward that comes from strong effort. Make the decision each morning. Choose without hesitation. Focus without distraction. Finish without delay. Tomorrow, do it again and again and again. Soon you will see that your life reflects a new level of excellence. You will know that your days helped you rise. Your goals will no longer feel like distant ideas. They will feel like achievements in progress. You will feel calm because you have a clear direction. You will feel strong because you finish what matters. You will feel successful because your actions show success every day. Set one clear priority daily and follow through strong. That is how you create a future that rewards your dedication. That is how you become someone you are proud to be. That is how you make progress real and visible in your life. And it all begins today with one important decision.
Number 8, challenge yourself daily to rise beyond old habits and comfort. Every day gives you a chance to break patterns that are holding you back. You have habits that feel familiar. You have routines that feel easy. You have behaviors that feel safe even if they do not help you grow. Comfort is pleasant, but comfort does not change your life. Old habits keep you exactly where you have always been. If you want a better life, you must challenge yourself daily to move past what is easy and predictable. Real change begins when you decide that comfort is not enough for the future you want. You must do things that require strength. You must step into actions that feel slightly uncomfortable. You must be willing to feel that tension that comes when you push yourself. That tension is the sign that you are growing. It means you are living with intention instead of just repeating routines without thinking. Look at your daily behavior and be honest about which habits slow you down. Some habits waste hours. Some habits damage your health. Some habits weaken your confidence. Some habits make you feel disappointed in yourself. Recognizing these truths is not weakness. It is the beginning of transformation. When you see clearly what must change, you can take action. The most successful people in life did not reach success by staying comfortable. They pushed themselves to improve. They welcomed challenge because they understood that challenge reveals new strength. They knew that every time they did something difficult, they became a stronger person. You can develop that same strength by challenging yourself every day. You do not need to make a huge change overnight. You only need to do one thing each day that feels like a stretch. Do something you often avoid. Do something you believe is important, but uncomfortable. Do something that helps your life move forward. It might be having a conversation you fear. It might be saying no when you usually say yes. It might be waking up earlier than usual. It might be studying even when your mind wants entertainment. It might be exercising when your body wants to rest. It might be trying something new that you worry you will fail at. That action will remind you that you control your direction. Your comfort wants to keep you where you are. Old habits want to protect themselves. They do not want to lose control of your decision. When you challenge yourself, those habits fight back. They create excuses. They bring doubt. They give you reasons to delay. This is where your strength is needed. Strength is not the absence of excuses. Strength is the refusal to let excuses win. Every time you challenge yourself, you show your brain that you are the one who decides how your life goes. You prove that discomfort will not scare you. You prove that you have the courage to take steps that feel uncertain. You prove that you can move forward even when fear tries to freeze you in place. That proof builds a powerful belief in yourself. Your identity changes when you challenge yourself daily. You start seeing yourself as someone who grows, someone who takes action, someone who does not hide from improvement, someone who is moving toward a better future every day. That identity will fuel your motivation. When you know you are capable of growth, you want more of it. If you only do what feels easy, your life will remain predictable. There will be no reason for things to change. But if you choose difficulty with purpose, life responds. New experiences appear. New skills develop. New opportunities show up. Progress happens because you create conditions for progress through your action. Many people want success but avoid discomfort. They want confidence but avoid effort. They want progress but repeat the same habits. They do not realize that comfort is costing them their future. You cannot grow and stay comfortable at the same time. You must choose one. Choosing growth means choosing discomfort. Not to suffer, but to become stronger. Challenge is a daily decision, not a rare event. You do not wait for the perfect moment to push yourself. You create progress today.
then again tomorrow. This consistency builds your character. When you do something difficult each day, difficulty becomes less frightening. You adapt. You gain skills. You begin to look forward to growth instead of running from it. Think about something in your life you always wanted to overcome. It might be a fear. It might be a weak habit. It might be a belief that limits you. Now imagine if you took a small action each day that pushed you beyond that limitation. One tiny push daily will change how you think and how you behave. You will notice new confidence. You will look back and realize that you are no longer controlled by that fear or weakness. Your growth happens when you do what others avoid. You wake up earlier. You study harder. You stay committed longer. You finish tasks others leave undone. You handle challenges others avoid. These actions separate you. They put you on a different path, a path that leads to better results and better opportunities. People around you may not understand your desire to push yourself. They may be comfortable with their own routines. They may tell you that comfort is normal. But normal does not mean successful. Normal does not mean fulfilled. Normal often means stuck. If you want a powerful life, you must be willing to live differently. You must be willing to challenge what is normal. Ask yourself every day, what can I do today that will make me better tomorrow? Then do that thing. Not because you feel like it. Do it because you want to build a life that reflects your highest potential. Your effort today is a gift to your future self. Every challenge you accept today gives your future more strength. At first you may feel resistant. It may feel unpleasant. You may want to quit. But keep going. If you stop, your old habits win. If you continue, you win. That is the difference between growth and regret. People do not regret the days they challenged themselves. They regret the days they gave in to comfort. You will notice a shift inside you the more you challenge yourself. You will become calm in difficult situations because you are used to doing things that feel uncomfortable. You will be more decisive because you are used to acting in the face of. You will feel more alive because growth creates excitement inside you. Your life should not be controlled by old habits that no longer serve you. Your life should be guided by decisions that build a better future. You have the ability to make those decisions every day. You do not need permission from anyone. You only need commitment to yourself. Make a rule that every day you will confront something that needs improvement. Do not avoid your weaknesses. Face them, improve them, strengthen them. That is how you create a life that feels powerful. That is how you avoid a life filled with excuses and missed opportunities. Growth requires effort. Growth requires challenge. Growth requires courage. And courage is something you develop through action. When you challenge yourself daily, you build courage like a muscle. It grows stronger with every use. Your future self will thank you for the discomfort you accept today. You will look back and be grateful that you refused to stay the same. You will feel pride knowing you chose growth over ease. You will feel strong knowing that your life is the result of intentional effort. Choose one challenge today that pushes you beyond your old habits. Complete it with determination. Then choose another tomorrow. Continue until growth feels normal and comfort becomes the rare choice. That is how you rise to the level of life that is waiting for you. Progress is a daily challenge. Choose it, commit to it, and never stop improving.
Number 9. Pick one discipline daily that pushes you toward goals. Your goals cannot move toward you. They cannot walk in your direction. They cannot chase you. They wait for you to decide that you are serious. They wait for you to choose actions that move your life forward. Every day gives you a chance to show your goals that you are coming for them. The most reliable way to do that is by picking one discipline daily that pushes you closer to where you want to be. One discipline, not 10. One action that matters, not a list you cannot finish. That is how you build real progress. A discipline is any behavior that requires commitment and leads to improvement. It could be learning a new skill. It could be saving money every day. It could be working on your health. It could be building your mind with new knowledge. It could be sticking to a rule that keeps you responsible. Discipline is anything that demands effort and rewards you with growth. Your goals deserve a daily action that reminds you why they exist. If you only think about them but never act on them, they stay far away. When you choose one discipline each day that is connected to your goals, that goal becomes a part of your daily life instead of something you only talk about occasionally. Progress becomes a habit. Success becomes a normal expectation rather than a distant wish.
You want a better future. You want new opportunities. You want a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. But that requires behavior that matches those desires. Discipline is your proof. When you choose a discipline daily, you send a message to yourself that your goals are worth working for. You show your future that you take it seriously. You build trust in your own actions. Most people make their goals bigger than their effort. They create huge expectations but take small responsibility. That imbalance creates frustration. They wonder why nothing changed. They talk about their dreams but do very little to support them. It is not because they are incapable. It is because they do not practice discipline daily. One small discipline each day is easier to follow. You do not overwhelm yourself. You do not burn out. You simply ask, what can I do today that pushes me forward? Then you do it. The next day you do another discipline. Each day becomes a tiny victory. Those victories collect and eventually turn into breakthroughs that others admire. They will see your achievements, but they will not see the daily discipline behind them. You will. And that knowledge will make you proud. When you choose discipline daily, your confidence grows. You no longer feel powerless. You feel capable because you see yourself taking control. You do not wait for luck. You do not wait for inspiration. You do not wait for everything to feel perfect. You take action because action is what creates progress. Even if your discipline feels small, it creates momentum. Momentum makes moving forward easier. Momentum makes you excited about tomorrow. Momentum helps you ignore distractions. Because you know you are building something important. Every time you take a step towards your goal, your belief becomes stronger. You look in the mirror and you see someone who is growing. You see someone who follows through. You see someone who deserves success. Your goals are not just hopes. They are responsibilities. They are promises you make to yourself. When you pick one discipline daily, you honor those promises. You show respect for your own dream. You stop letting days pass without purpose. You stop waking up without intention. You live each day with a target, and that target keeps you focused. You must understand that discipline does not always feel comfortable. It may feel difficult. It may feel like work. It may require strength when you feel tired, but the discomfort you feel is temporary. The progress you gain is permanent. Your life changes when you care more about your future than your temporary comfort. Some days you might feel tempted to skip your discipline. You might think one day does not matter, but skipping becomes easier the more you do it. Consistency becomes easier the more you repeat it. Each day is a test of whether you keep moving or step backward. When you choose discipline, you win that test. Even on a hard day, doing something small still counts as progress. Your daily discipline should be something you can finish. Completion builds self-belief. When you complete a task that supports your goal, you gain mental strength. You feel proud. You feel responsible. You feel in control. That feeling creates motivation that lasts longer than excitement. Motivation becomes rooted in reality, not emotion. Picking one discipline daily also teaches you how to prioritize. You stop wasting energy on things that do not help your future. You start making choices that align with your purpose. You begin to design your life instead of drifting through it. That change in direction is powerful. When you live with direction, you avoid disappointment that comes from wasted potential. There will be people in your life who do not understand your dedication. They may say that you work too hard. They may tell you that you can relax and forget about goals. But you must remember something. Those people will not live with the results of your choices. They do not feel your dreams the way you feel them. They do not carry your future the way you carry it. So your discipline is not for them. It is for you. Every time you practice discipline, you raise your standards. You stop tolerating behavior that keeps you small. You develop pride that comes from growth. You learn to expect more from yourself. That expectation leads to a better version of you, and that version of you earns a better life. Do not wait for the perfect discipline. Start with the simplest one that helps you grow. It could be reading a few pages of something that educates you. It could be speaking kindly to yourself instead of tearing yourself down. It could be practicing a skill that matters to your future. It could be maintaining a healthy habit that helps you feel strong. It could even be organizing your space so your mind becomes more clear. It does not need to be big. It only needs to be important. Pick one discipline today that proves to your goals that you are serious. Then repeat tomorrow and the next day. See how your life starts to shift. You will feel a new sense of control. You will feel progress that you can measure. You will feel the foundation of success being built under your feet, and that foundation will support bigger achievements over time. Most people underestimate what daily discipline can create. They look for shortcuts instead. They want a fast result with no consistency. They want progress without responsibility. They want success without work. That mindset guarantees disappointment. You do not want to join that group. You want to be the kind of person who earns success. Every great life is built by small actions, repeated. Every big goal is reached by steady effort. Every strong person is shaped by discipline, and you can build that strength one day at a time. Your discipline is your reminder that you decide your future. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. You are not limited. Every day you choose discipline. You rise above the version of you that settled. You become more capable, more confident, more focused, more committed. Ask yourself each morning, what discipline today will move me closer to my goals? Then do it, complete it. Feel the pride that comes with progress, and know that tomorrow you will rise again to continue the journey. Pick one discipline daily that pushes you toward goals. Your effort today builds your success tomorrow. Keep going until your goals stop being wishes and start being your reality.
Number 10. Repeat tiny wins daily until your confidence becomes powerful. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is not something that suddenly appears because you want it. Confidence is built through action that proves to you that you are capable. It grows when you do things that create real results. The fastest way to build confidence is to collect tiny wins every single day. Those wins give your mind evidence that you can handle life. They show you that you can follow through on what you decide. They give you a truth that you can feel in your chest. A truth that says you are stronger than you thought. A tiny win is anything that makes you better than you were yesterday. It could be waking up when the alarm rings instead of delaying. It could be saying something positive to yourself when you would normally complain. It could be choosing healthier food. It could be studying for a short time. It could be finishing a task without quitting halfway. These wins may look small to others, but they are powerful for you, because every tiny win speaks to your future. Every tiny win shows progress. Every tiny win builds belief. People often look for big victories before they allow themselves to feel confident. They want achievements that impress others. They want goals that sound impressive. They want moments that feel huge. But confidence does not begin with big moments. Big moments come later. Confidence begins when you start collecting small victories that you can repeat every day. You do not need dramatic success to feel proud. You need consistency in action. When you repeat tiny wins daily, you start feeling different about yourself. You stop doubting every decision. You stop focusing on your weaknesses. You stop assuming you will fail. You begin to think with possibility instead of fear. You begin to see your future with hope instead of worry. You begin to act like someone who has value instead of someone who hides from challenges. Tiny wins improve your self-talk. You start speaking to yourself with more respect. You stop calling yourself lazy. You stop complaining that life is too hard. You stop saying you cannot change. Because now you have proof of your change. You have daily progress. You have action that supports your goals. Your mind can no longer deny that improvement is real. Every tiny win creates a new message in your memory. That message says you can trust yourself. Many people lack confidence because they have broken too many promises to themselves. They said they would exercise but never started. They said they would save but spent everything. They said they would improve but chose comfort. Those broken promises slow confidence. But tiny wins repair it. With each win, you replace doubt with trust. Trust is the true root of confidence. You do not need to win big every day. You only need to win small but win often. If you make tiny wins a daily habit, you begin to feel unstoppable. You feel responsible. You feel aware that your actions create change. That feeling is powerful. It pushes you to continue. It reminds you that effort matters. It motivates you to take one more step tomorrow. Tiny wins also protect your focus. When you know what matters today, you do not waste time on distraction. You do not let your attention drift to what does not help. You finish your win early in the day. You build momentum that carries you forward. Your energy increases because you are proud of yourself. Pride feeds progress. Progress feeds more confidence. Confidence that becomes powerful does not depend on things going perfectly. It does not disappear when challenges show up. It does not weaken after one bad day. It becomes stable. It becomes steady. It becomes part of who you are. That level of confidence is created through repetition of wins that you control.
Nobody can take that away from you because you built it. Your mind pays attention to everything you do. If you quit, your mind remembers that choice. If you continue, your mind remembers that too. When you collect tiny wins, your mind stores those wins as proof that you finish what you start. Proof that you take action. Proof that your effort counts. Soon your mind expects success because you show it success daily. Some people think confidence comes from compliments or approval from others, but that kind of confidence is unstable. It disappears when others disappear. The confidence you build from daily wins is permanent. It comes from your decisions. It comes from your discipline. It comes from your willingness to act, even when nobody is watching. Small victories also help you handle bigger challenges later. When you have developed a pattern of winning, difficulty does not intimidate you. You have practiced success through small actions. You know how to keep moving. You know how to stay focused. You know how to end strong. Tiny wins are training for future achievements. If you want to change your life, stop waiting for a big moment and start creating small moments that matter. Do something today that moves you forward. Then do another thing tomorrow. Make each day count in a way that is reachable. This method keeps you active. It keeps you committed. It does not exhaust you the way sudden large effort does. It builds progress gradually but surely. Every night before you sleep, think about the tiny win you completed. Feel the satisfaction. Feel the progress. Feel the belief growing inside you. That feeling is how confidence becomes powerful. You begin to see that you are responsible for your life. You begin to see that your actions shape your future. That knowledge removes fear. It removes doubt. It replaces weakness with strength. Your confidence will come from knowing you showed up for yourself today. Your confidence will grow from seeing yourself improve. Little by little, your confidence will become powerful when you can look back and see a long line of wins behind you. A chain of decisions that kept your future alive. That chain becomes your support. When things get difficult, you deserve to feel proud. You deserve to know that you are capable. You deserve to experience confidence that does not break under pressure. Start earning that feeling. Choose one win today. Complete it. Then repeat tomorrow. If you miss a day, do not quit. Do the win the next day. Continue until winning becomes something you expect from yourself. That expectation becomes identity. That identity becomes powerful confidence. Others will eventually notice your change. They will notice your energy. They will notice your determination. They will notice the way you speak with certainty. But you will notice long before they do. You will feel the change in your thoughts. You will feel the change in your strength. You will feel the change in your choice. Confidence built through daily wins shows up everywhere. You are shaping the person you will become. Each tiny win builds that person. Each decision becomes a piece of your success. Each action proves that you are serious about your goals. You do not need to wait for a future version of yourself. You are becoming that version right now. Your goals are not as far away as you think. You are closer every time you win. Keep the wins tiny if needed. Keep them simple. Keep them reachable. Just make sure they happen every day. That is the agreement you make with your future. You will not let a day pass without progress. Repeat tiny wins daily until your confidence becomes powerful. Keep choosing improvement. Keep choosing action. Keep choosing belief. Every win counts. Every win matters. Every win builds you into someone who knows they can succeed. You deserve that kind of confidence, and you are capable of earning it. Starting now.